Hello, my beautiful people. I am sick today and trying to get better. However, I still wanted to make a video and just kind of talk about some stuff I'm going through. Basically over the span of the last 2 years, uh, I took a trip out to see my sister, visit family for Christmas, and throughout that experience, we got in an argument that has still not died, and we went from being brother and sister who talked every day to now we never speak. And we haven't talked basically since that Christmas. We've talked once since. And the only other person in our family is my mom, so she's been kind of in the middle of all of it. And just this last weekend, I guess I came to realize that she's no longer in the middle of it. And I don't know, I feel basically she isn't talking to me either. So I feel like my mom and my sister are ignoring the situation completely. It's a really frustrating situation to have to explain because it's very lengthy, and all it comes down to is we were staying with my sister. She was hosting us. She has OCD. She got really crazy and made it hard for us to stay there, so we left. And we didn't leave on good terms, so her and I were arguing. There was um, nothing over the top, nothing crazy, nothing that should have kept us from talking for basically 2 years. But she doesn't want to admit she did anything wrong. I don't want to go forward until she admits she did something wrong. And my mom took the stance that she didn't want to get involved. So for a year and a half, I was just going about life like it didn't matter, it didn't happen, whatever. And I'm assuming my sister was doing the same thing because she's an idiot anyway. Um, but recently, I talked to my mom and I told her this was getting really frustrating and I wanted a resolution. And I was like, I don't understand why she doesn't just see that all she'd have to do is call me, apologize, talk it out, and we could move forward. And something must have been said because after I got off the phone with my mom, during that phone call, she must have called my sister because my sister called me that night and I didn't want to answer it, so I waited until the next day, called her back, and we had a conversation where she basically said nothing had changed and she didn't feel any differently and she thought she was owed an apology. It doesn't make sense. The whole situation doesn't make sense. This video is basically not to get involved in all the gross of what I'm going through with my personal family, but I just wanted to make a video where I talk about I come from a really close family. Growing up, we were close. The three of us, me, my sister, and my mother, super close. And uh, as of 2 years ago, it's kind of come to be not that way. But I think what I want to do with this video is show people that even though you have a good family bond, any random small event can happen, and it's really going to test loyalties and test where people are at in their lives, because I think in my head how I'm seeing this situation is I could fix it immediately if I called them both and apologized. However, I did nothing wrong, and I think me being the young one in the family, I'm looked at as the scapegoat who can take the blame, and we just go forward, and I'm so tired of doing that. So I just wanted to make a video where I kind of talked about, I don't know, just what I'm going through, and then, I mean, I'm sure I'll talk about this subject again, but I guess I just wanted a video where if kids were having a tough time with their family, just know it's not just you. It can be families that don't get along, they do get along. It can be a situation that's extremely serious or something that was just blown out of proportion. But, families are a lot of work. Every relationship is a lot of work. And if you really want to maintain a healthy relationship with anyone, whether it's someone you're dating, a family member, someone you look up to, or someone that looks up to you, the key thing is communication, and both sides need to be heard. And if you want to run that relationship where you have all the control and you try to pretend that if something makes you uncomfortable, you can just move past it without regards for their feelings, then you're wrong. So, right now, I'm alone, and this is weird as hell. Like, I just don't have a family. So, I'm feeling sad, and I'm also sick, so that just adds on top of it. But I still wanted to make a video because I feel like this is a little therapeutic. Sorry it's a little long, but let me know if you have any thoughts, if you've ever been through something really hard with your family, or if you're going through something hard now, or if you're scared to talk to your family about something because you think it would create a problem. But anyway, we're all different, and yet we all go through the same things, huh? Okay, so I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.